is my responsibility as a loyal party member of UDA, which I have been in the past and I intend to continue being, because all of us are members of this family called UDA, and it is what has made us what we all are outside the context of this meeting. I remember that immediately before I assumed office as Deputy President of the Republic, I served in this administration as Cabinet Secretary for Interior. And every time I have met the leadership of the party, the chairperson, the Secretary General, the Treasurer, members of NEC, party members, I always reminded them that, look, I would not be Interior Minister if it was not for the party. And in all democratic countries, in all multi-party democratic countries, the party is the one that forms government, and therefore the party is bigger than government. The head of state and government is the party leader first before being president, because he is a product. He holds that office by virtue of the party. And therefore, I am very clear in my mind what we need to do as a party going forward. Of course, the second role, which has been bestowed on you again with a lot of humility this morning, I accept, other than being a party member, to now serve as Deputy Party Leader. In that role, I expect to assist our party leader as he steers our party, as he steers the country, as the leader also of the country at the moment, so that some of the functions that he delegates to me, requests me to assist in, or I am asked to assist in by the party, I'll be more than able, more than willing and available to assist in. I am taking over this role in a very, very defining moment in the life of our nation. At a time when the country is engaged in, or has been engaged in the recent weeks and months, in conversations about identity and who we are as a country. And there has been conversations around our nationhood and our identity as the people of Kenya. Having been a founder member of UDA, having served in different roles within the party, especially my role as chief agent of the president, our presidential candidate and the running mate during that time, I am aware that our party stands for the unity of our country. I am also privileged to have taken part in the drafting of our constitution and also the setting up of the various organs that are established in the party constitution. I have also been privileged to be part of the team that put together the manifesto of our party. And in all those things that I have cited, I am also very aware that our party stands for the unity of our country. And therefore, as this transition takes place, I want to assure you my unwavering loyalty to the ideals for which our party stands for. I will work with all the organs established under our party constitution for the good and for the better and optimal performance of our party as expected of us by the people of Kenya. I will lead a very consultative engagement. And of course, we will all take direction and leadership from our party leader, who is the vision carrier of our administration and who right now is in the steering of our party even as we march into the future. The last thing that I want to say is that even as we look at building unity in the party and unity in our nation, I want to communicate or assure that a united country, the unity of Kenya, is not a threat to the segments that constitute Kenya. We need to understand that the unity of Kenya is not inimical. It doesn't work counter to the interests of the segments that constitute Kenya. What it does is to make the segments that constitute Kenya stronger and more viable. And therefore, I know there is a multiplicity of ideas, interests, aspirations, but those ideas of the various segments which constitute our party must converge so that we pursue the broader ideas that our party believes in, and that is how we will build a strong country, a united country, unify our people, create nationhood, and create the viability of our republic, because without our unity, our republic will not be viable. We will be doing small things all the time because of our thoughts, our interests, our values are not aggregated together. So I'm a firm believer of the unity of Kenya, the indivisibility of Kenya, the oneness of Kenya, and we start that by pursuing these ideals in our party, within our party, so that whatever views that party members have, sections of our parties, including persons with disabilities, young people, the older members of society, different religious, ethnic, or whatever other shades that we have, let us remember all the subnational interests must always converge and meet at the table of our country as a whole. So I wish you well, and I look forward to work with you, and I look forward to spending more time here. I have been coming here, of course, with the permission of the party leadership, but in a discreet manner for two reasons. Why I've been coming here at least once every 2 weeks for an hour or so is because I was the Interior Minister, and I needed to know that this place is secure, because because the head of state is our party leader, and he uses this facility, isn't it? And therefore I needed to check from time to time that this facility is secure for the Commander-in-Chief. Number two, I used to come here because I until now, and I'm still consulting with the chair and the SG and the other leaders of the party officials, that until now, I am the chief agent of the president until I hand over to the next chief agent. So I will be advised by the party how we go about that. I am a custodian of very many instruments that relate to electoral aspects of our presidential candidate. And just like the IEBC, that office must continue, the chief agent's office must continue to exist until another one comes in for the next election cycle. So I used to come here as the chief agent of the president to make sure that the paperwork is still okay. Nobody has interfered with the files. Our liaison with the registrar of political parties is still okay, but only in that limited sense of being a chief agent. Of course, there wasn't much work after the Supreme Court determined the validity of the election, but it is good manners and good practice that the party's presidential chief agent must hover around until another one is appointed. And going forward, we shall discuss that. So I've been asked just to give a short summary in Swahili for the sake of our members who are out there. Nataka nishukuru kwa sababu siku ya leo ni siku muhimu.